Hello guys and welcome back here for the premium content update. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin again. Yesterday we said that this is a bottom. I think it is also today because I don't change these opinions very quickly. We saw how much confluence we have for this to be a bottom, but the broader market in general is not getting better, so we may see it plunge a little bit. If it really if it is this bad, we could see this monthly close right here that we saw um, touched and test all these area test out. So we'll see in the next few days. Today, if the CPI is good, maybe we have a little bit of a relief rally, and if it does happen, actually we could see the 26 area as um, as a possible area where we could land and sell off this rally because we're still in the market and economic conditions aren't getting better. So for today starts about on chain, because the only thing I can say of today is that I actually did both ETH, but I didn't update it. I didn't update actually the charts. Yeah, maybe on my Discord right here. Get it. So I bought ETH, Bitcoin, and e-gold today. And why I'm not saying e-gold so that you can buy e-gold, because it's not a good product after all. It has a huge potential if the team, the company behind it will make it so, but for now is just not uh, is the product is not enough good for me to say to somebody, look, this is a good project you could invest in and be sure here from. You're never sure anyway when you invest, and neither I am a financial advisor, so I'm not saying to you to buy or anything. Uh, Not my coin, also. Actually, um, soprattutto, almost, soprattutto. Primarily, especially my coins, because I don't want to shield my bags. I never did, and I don't want to make you poor. Shilling a token like eGold, I will let you see, that is dropping fast. That um, had numerous problems when it first launched here. It skyrocketed for the first launch, but and then he had problems when he first launched the DEX. He had problems and it got down, and then he got problems right here also. That was found a bug that minted the double wrapped gold, and is just starting like a project. You have to trust the company when you do that, and for me it's not the time. I bought Theory Gold because it is one part of my old 1 year old accumulation of coins. I'm just betting on the fact that the company will deliver the product, nothing else. And don't don't buy just because I did. Just take it as it is. This is not an investment advice. As always, I'm not a financial advisor, and all of these are only my opinions and for educational purpose only. And like I did here, I bought Trias right here, and I bought e-gold, Bitcoin actually right here. You find on Discord at what price. Actually, I bought on this chart right here on Binance, because I delivered my DCA my monthly DCA capital of investment, and I bought it right here. Let me see, 19 2000, it's 19k and 255. Actually, the real bottom, more or less the real bottom, 250. I will draw a line right here and make you see. But right here, okay. Actually, the real bottom for today is right here, more or less. The really, really, really bottom, and also for the others. And I bought it a little bit of Bitcoin, a little bit of Ethereum, even if there are voices around that Celsius are going is going to be liquidated, and MicroStrategy, that is not true. I posted the news on the Discord for these arguments. Celsius is 14k liquidation, is at 14k the liquidation of Celsius, and they can put a collateral. MicroStrategy is at 3k and they can put that collateral more. And actually, the problem is from ETH and that 3 Arrow Capital right here. That seems to be true. The fact that they could be liquidated, but I think they'll put collateral, more collateral, and we'll just um, go trying to put the collateral and lower the liquidation. Because if 3 Arrow Capital with billions of dollars of ETH is going to be liquidated, we would see a very huge spike right here, and maybe also uh, the FBTC will drop as far as it never as it never been in 2 3 years, 2 years almost, maybe here, and we'll see anyway. Maybe here, I don't know, but I think this is still to see. Still, we still have to see that happening. For now, we are here, and I vote more or less right here. I will swap in the next days from here to there. So on the ETH or more on Ethereum, probably if it drops, and more on Bitcoin if it gets up to the level I want it to be right here. And we'll see anyway on Binance also. For now, what we have to say more than this, that we are in a generational bottom as always. Same things as yesterday. Maybe we can see a more bit, a little bit more. Let's see um, if we can realize loss and short and long term realized price. This is long term older realized price right here, and it sits at 19.8k, and this is also more or less right here, so more or less right here. So still the long-term holder are there buying the in this chart, and we have the short-term holder at 44k. If we arrive right here, meanwhile we don't have a better condition on the macro market in general, macro sentiment, macro market condition in general, we should I will take the opportunity to exit the market and wait probably for my speculative positions that I'm going to take from here to the next month. Still a huge realized loss for the short-term holders. We didn't see the 8 year, 4 year, 3 year, and we didn't see this kind of others capitulate. More of the short-term hodlers are capitulated, and they had this huge hike in losses that we never had until and in the start we cover only until here, but probably we didn't have these spikes right here since very much behind. And this is the capitulation, the final capitulation for sure, as per realized loss. Okay, that is another confluence, another confirming metric. Short-term coin MVRV, well, are actually behind their realized price so much that we don't even need to see. Actually, the realized price is the actual here. This line, this green line, this yellow line here is the realized price. Make it like this, and this is the price. Okay, so if it touches, it touches. It touches too. It's just um we divide the market value to the realized value, or we can argue the price by the realized price, or the market cap to the realized cap is also the same thing, and just put it on a different type of chart. There's really nothing more here to watch on chain. We already said yesterday um, what we had to say, and today we are just recapping what yesterday is going on, and also in the market, in the greater economy we had a little bit of a plunge yesterday, but again we had a plunge, but also we are a little bit of a recovery today on the macro market with S&Ps, Nasdaq getting a little bit higher. Meanwhile, the DXY is ramping up again. As I said right here, I was expecting this kind of movement, and I'm waiting for it to retrace a little bit to let us probably experience a little bit of a relief. We'll see anyway, because here and JPY are very bad on the charts right now, and so we'll see. Actually, this is the double bottom. If the ECB is going to take us the next roundup with 25 bps in July, we'll see this getting better also. So maybe we will see the DXY getting a little bit down. But the JPY is actually, I think the JPY will actually plunge against every other currency for the yield curve control that the BOJ is putting in the 10 years bond. So a stronger DXY is what we expect, and also a weaker Bitcoin in the long term. In the long term, we could still have Bitcoin getting down here, as I already said, but we will see. If you have any question, everything you want to see me doing, I don't think it's the time. Maybe you can argue that is, but I started accumulating a little bit of altcoin also, because in the next 4 to 5 years, they will earn me more than just Bitcoin itself or Ethereum itself. I'm doing it with a little bit of my portfolio. I already said I'm doing every trade with every trade. And the majority of the altcoins I have is like 10-20% of my portfolio. Okay, um, depending on the movement. So the majority I have is Bitcoin at 33%, more or less. Every month I rebalance myself, and if it's the same, I'm buying here and there and here and there. I'm hoping I'm rebalancing. More or less, the percentuals are more or less the same. If I buy more Bitcoin, I buy more ETH to compensate in my portfolio, and then I buy a little bit of an altcoin and too, so they get the balance more or less right. And this is it. I think that we must wait for the CPI now, and then experience a little bit of volatility. Meanwhile, we have the next CPI. let's see how it goes anyway, and we'll see tomorrow to understand what's going on. For today is all. If you have anything to say to me, ask me any questions and everything else. Cheers.